like it's gonna be funky up in here.
Hi, I'm Patty Moreno, the Garden Girl. It's fall here in New England. For me, that means I start my indoor garden. I've already brought in a couple of my containers from outside, like my citrus trees, also my rosemary and my lavender. The one thing that I don't have indoors is a drip irrigation system, so I'm gonna really need to know when to water. One of the common mistakes with containers is that you overwater them, and I don't wanna do that because I wanna conserve every drop of water that I can. So I have found a new product. It's called the Thirsty Light. This tells me when I have to water my container plants. The Thirsty Light is really easy to use. All you have to do is turn it on, and I am going to pop it in. I'm not going to stick it in any further than 50% into the container. And you see it's blinking. It's blinking a lot. Now that means that I need to water this plant right away. One of the great things about the Thirsty Light is that you can leave it in your container. Just walk over every now and then and look and see if your plant needs water. You can also take it and you can test all of the other containers that you have around. Now this is the small version, but we also have another type of sensor, and that is a sensor for hanging plants. I've got one right up here, and I've already put it in the container, and as you can see, it is not blinking. My citrus tree here is already starting to fruit. There are little tiny little lemons, so I want to make sure that I water it and I take care of it really well because I want a harvest of lemons this year. So I've got my Thirsty Light. Now this is the bigger version, the longer version, and I've switched it on. And of course, because it's not in a moist climate, you'll see that it'll blink periodically. But I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it into my container here. It's blinking, so that means I need to water this container. I'm going to leave that one in there because this is a plant that I just really want to make sure it gets the right amount of water at the right time. The two sizes of the Thirsty Light are really important because the small one is for the smaller containers that I have around, and then that larger one is for the larger containers I have. If I use a small Thirsty Light for these big containers where I've got my citrus trees in, it's going to give me a false reading, and I'm going to end up overwatering my plant, and I don't want to do that because I want to conserve water. The Thirsty Light can be used not only indoors but also outdoors. I'm Patty Moreno, the Garden Girl. Thanks for watching.